Hi, Jules and Christina here, and I wanted to share with you something that I asked Chris's advice on a little while back. I was reading a blog about setting intentions, and I got to the end of the blog. It was great writing, great ideas, I think concepts. I got to the end of the blog and I thought, now what? How do I do this? Like I understand that setting daily intentions can help, and this particular blog was about how it can help for your business, which is something that I definitely wanted to learn. But I wasn't sure at the end of it, what do I do? What's the next step? And since setting intentions hasn't been part of my daily grind up until this point, I needed a little bit of outside resources. So I went to Chris, I texted her one morning at like the crack of dawn and I said, I want to learn how to set intentions, what do I do? And she responded to me, probably thought I was kind of crazy, but she responded and she said, here's what I do. And so she has kind of a step-by-step process that I'd love to share with you just so that you can put this into place in your own business and see the results. So Chris, tell us about your process.
Absolutely, yeah. I think, when I first started looking up intentions, it was kind of this big grand idea of a foo-foo sort of universe or drum chanting. It wasn't as tangible. I didn't really, like you, saw great things out there, but didn't really know how do I actually put it into action where I get something back out of it. There's lots of great ideas out there. There's lots of great thoughts and theories on setting it daily, setting it weekly, setting it in the moment, and all of that stuff is good. But what it boils down to is really about making a choice. You get really clear about what you want out of that day, what you want to feel, what you want to be, what you want to achieve. So it's a little bit like goal setting in that. You get really clear about what you want, and then you make the choice that that's what you're going to get out of your day. That's what you're going to shoot for the day. And I set them daily. And then you got to take action. And I think that's one of the pieces that's sort of missing in the setting intentions is, there's a little bit of that law of attraction in it. But really, it's about setting the choice and then taking action on it. That's really key. And I have some practices that you guys will be able to download on making sure that you have a great, easy way on how to go about doing that.
So you've kind of talked about the importance of doing it. Can you give an example of maybe just an intention that you set sometime recently or something that really helps with your business?
Absolutely. So I think, thinking about starting out a new business, you might be having new meetings, you might be having client meetings, you might have an idea to pitch your idea or share your idea with some people that could be possible business partners or funding. So I think about a situation where we have a chance to go meet with somebody. And I thought, gosh, I don't know if I'm ready. I'm a little nervous. There's a little bit of frustration. I don't know if I'm as organized. And so my intention that day was I am going to walk in there feeling confident. I want to be as organized as possible. I want to show up as organized as possible. I want to show up as confident as possible. And my intention that I'm going to set is I'm going to freaking rock this meeting. I'm going to rock it. I'm going to show up really great with all the skills that I know. And that's what I'm going to get out of it because that's how I'm going to show up. So I set the intention for the day of this is what I want, and I took action on that. I did actually show up to that meeting that way. When I walked in that door, I said, in my mind, I'm gonna rock this meeting. I'm organized, I've got all the information set in a row, I'm gonna do this.
And did you?
And I did. And you know what, I wrote it down and I looked at it later on. I kind of forgot about it for a little while after the meeting. I looked at it later on and it was such a great thing to see. I wrote that down and I did it because I set the intention and I took the action.
So obviously this can be really helpful in your business, and since she's taught me how to do it, I am working my way into doing it daily. I don't do it quite daily yet, but getting there, and it really does help. I mean, it's amazing. So love for you to take a look at how it can work for you too. If you've watched our blogs for any length of time, we're big on action. We love, info is good, but if you don't take action on it, doesn't matter, right? So below this video, you're going to see our just one thing, or we call it a JOT for short. Just one thing that you can do today to put this blog into action is to download Chris's tips, take a look at them, and set an intention for tomorrow, or maybe it's for the next week. Something that you're going to do that's going to push you forward in your business, and then come back and share it in the comments. We want to know what you're up to.
Absolutely.